everybody can use that for free, where you have a menu bar entry where you can search for common text like safe. And then you get the official translations from Apple. So you don't get the wrong context in those cases. Yeah, that's something I would recommend really to everybody. It's really a free feature. And yeah, that's basically how those context things I'm trying to solve with my tools. But Apple wants us not to write keys. And you can still write them. You will get the key and you can still provide a different value for the English, but then it's extra work.
I see. Okay. When do I start doing this? Like, I'm writing an app for something, and I'm just like basically writing my first views in SwiftUI. Is that the correct time when I start localization, or should I maybe wait until version 1 is out and I have like, or I have some kind of MVP, or like when is the correct time to actually like start with localization?
Well, as I said, localization is more or less automatic nowadays. So if you are working like with Ruby on Rails with other tools, I would still recommend you start doing this from day one. So the localization later becomes easier. So you use, for example, in Ember, you just write T and then your key name. T stands for translate. It's just to, so you have to type less. But in SwiftUI, you get this for free. You don't have to do anything. You just use your SwiftUI code and it already extracts it to the string catalog if you have one. And that's my recommendation is create a string catalog. Even if you just have an app for English, just create a string catalog. You're not going to have any disadvantages. The only change you have if you have one language, only English, and a string catalog is that you can see what Xcode automatically already detects as localizable.